Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing every single Ninjago set that will be retiring at the end of 2024. Obviously, LEGO sets do not stay in development forever, and they do not stay on store shelves forever. But in this case in particular, there are a lot of really great sets retiring soon, again at the end of 2024, that I feel like Ninjago fans should consider grabbing before they become even more difficult to acquire and before they get removed officially from stores, especially Lego.com. A lot of this information does come courtesy of Brickset. This website is great for checking out which sets will retire when and just tracking the history of Lego sets in general. Lego.com has a lot of these sets still not labeled as retiring soon, but thanks to Brickset, we know exactly which ones are headed out the door at the end of 2024. Following my initial video talking about the Ninjago City Gardens set finally retiring at the end of the year, a lot of Ninjago fans were curious what other sets are also about to retire. Well, let's talk about that. Okay, so here we are on Lego.com, and again, we are going to be talking about all of the Ninjago sets that will be retiring at the end of this year. A lot of the newer stuff you don't need to worry about. Their time to retire will come eventually, but at the end of 2024, a lot of the Ninjago core sets from 2023 are retiring, and also a lot of the sets from Dragons Rising Season 1, also that debuted in 2023, are retiring at the end of 2024. You can even see one of them already has the retiring soon label on it, which a lot of these other ones don't have, but again, according to Brickset, a lot of these sets will also be retiring. The only exception here is the Ninjago City Markets, which makes sense. That is a larger Ninjago City set. Usually these things stay on the market for at least a couple of years. And for a few other exceptions, again, we also have a lot of 2023 sets that have already retired at the end of last year, including these Dragons Rising Season 1 Spinjitzu spinners. These have been retired for about 9 months already, almost 10 months, as well as this particular Ninjago core set that came out in 2023. This one also retired at the end of last year. Not really sure why, but these are the only exceptions. In terms of all the Dragons Rising Season 2 stuff, again, a lot of this stuff is safe, except a few sets. Some of the earlier sets that came out this year will be retiring at the end of this year, including Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech. This one is scheduled to be retired at the end of 2024, despite only being released earlier this year, but in the same breath, something like these sets right here, Egalt the Master Dragon, Sora's Elemental Tech Mech, Kai's Fire Mech, these ones are still safe, but for some reason, Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech is on its way out the door. That is one that you would want to get before the end of 2024. Not to mention, with the Rising Dragon Strikers, or whatever you want to call them, these are also going to be retiring at the end of this year. So Aaron's Rising Dragon Strike, Kai's, and Nia's. If you do not have these and you would like to get them for whatever reason, you might want to grab them before the end of the year, as these ones, these three in particular, are going to be retired by the end of December 2024. But like I said, a lot of the main things that are retiring are sets from last year, 2023. Except for, again, the Ninjago City Gardens, which has been on the market for quite some time. I already did an entire separate video talking about how sad it is to finally see the end of this set, retiring at the end of this year. So again, that is another one that you would probably like to grab. But in terms of other good stuff that is retiring that I would recommend picking up if you do not already have it, a lot of the Ninjago core sets have good minifigures. I do like the core minifigures, and a lot of these, including, you know, Cole's Earth Dragon, Zane's Ice Dragon Creature, and Jay's Titan Mech, these ones are retiring, and these ones have some type of relevance to Dragons Rising. The Earth Dragons showed up in Dragons Rising, same deal with these Ice Dragons, and Jay's Titan Mech not only appeared in Dragons Rising, but if you don't already have it, it does make a nice companion piece to the new Cole Titan Mech. So these ones I would definitely recommend picking up, at least if you do not have them already. I'd say especially Jay's Titan Mech up here, because again, this is such a cool design for a mech, and it does have some awesome minifigures, including the Bone King, King, who also appeared in Dragons Rising. So yeah, this one I'd say is a definite must buy if you do not already have it. Like I said, it also does make for a nice companion piece to Cole's Titan mech. If you are planning on picking up that one, maybe consider grabbing this one too, at least before the end of December. I know for a lot of people, this set right here, the Destiny's Bounty Race Against Time, this set is kind of a mixed bag. Even myself, I never got this set, but again, this one is retiring at the end of 2024 here, and it was the main bounty for Season 1 and a little bit of Season 2, so maybe consider getting this one. I have seen as well, this set has been showing up on clearance at Walmart stores for a considerable chunk off the price point. It sits at $160 US by default. I've seen Walmart stores, well, not physically, but online I've seen Walmart stores putting this on clearance for as low as $60. If you can find this for that price, would totally recommend picking one up, because again, it is a Destiny's Bounty and it does look pretty cool. I might consider grabbing it, but I do have other things that I want to get more than this. But again, this one is also retiring. Figured I'd highlight this one quick. Another retiring set that I would recommend picking up before the end of the year is this one, Temple of the Dragon Cores. This is still a very cool temple in my opinion, and I think it goes rather well with the Dragonstone Shrine, or even more so with the Tournament Temple City. This makes for a nice companion piece, even though it's not technically designed to be a companion piece for either of those sets. I think it works as one, and it does have some good minifigures with some important characters as well, if you do not have any of these guys just yet. Some of these other sets I would also recommend grabbing. I mean, a lot of this stuff is, you know, exclusive just to Season 1, but some of this stuff, like Lloyd and Aaron's Ninja Team mechs, that is technically still in play during Season 2. Even though it's, you know, controlled by the administration, this mech still does appear. Sora's mech as well is retiring. If you're a fan of Sora, you might want her first mech. Comes with Baby Ryu and Aaron. This Dragon Power Spinjitzu race car, I've personally seen on clearance quite a bit. My Target currently has these marked down to, I think, 25, so that's like $10 off the price there. So again, if you are interested in that one, might want to grab that. Like I said, the Ninjago City Markets is fine. You don't need to stress about this one. This one is not retiring anytime soon. Heatwave and this set right here, the Elemental Dragon versus Empress mech, these two dragons still show up in Dragons Rising today. So if you do not have Jiro or Heatwave, might want to consider grabbing these two, as these two dragons are very crucial to the current plot of Dragons Rising, again, still today. Not sure if you could find them for cheap anywhere. I haven't seen either of these sets marked down for clearance, but if you can find them for cheap, might want to grab those as well. But for the most part, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for all of these sets that are retiring at the end of 2024. Like I said, these Dragon Strikers are as well, and also if you really wanted to get Lloyd's Elemental Power mech, might want to grab that one. Otherwise, all of these Season 2 sets are safe. These do not have a confirmed retiring release date just yet, so all of these are fine for at least a few more months, except for, again, the mech and the Dragon Strikers. You know, do with that what you will. And then obviously all of the summertime stuff is still readily available. And, you know, these will retire one day. Every LEGO set does. But I would definitely prioritize the sets that are about to retire, especially if you do not have them and you are interested in getting them. So with that being said, guys, that will pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Again, just wanted to talk about a lot of Ninjago sets that are set to retire at the end of 2024. I think there are definitely some sets that Ninjago fans should consider grabbing before they retire officially and before they show up on secondhand websites like eBay, Bricklink, etc. for, you know, a higher price than what they were at retail. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and feel free to let me know down below in the comments which sets you plan on grabbing before the year is over, or if you already have a lot of sets that are going to be retiring, which ones would you recommend other Ninjago fans buy? I've said my piece in today's video. Leave yours down below. In the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.